What's up guys, Average Gamer here, and today I'm now back into Pokemon. That's right, I used to do Yu-Gi-Oh before, and then once they brought in that whole link mechanic, I kinda dropped off a little bit, so decided to jump back in with Pokemon. And if you've seen my videos in the past when I do deck builds and like show off stuff, it's usually not the meta, because one, that stuff's really expensive and it's hard to get, and I don't have a lot of time to do that. But two, it's just not as fun as playing something completely off base. So today I'm actually going to be showcasing my Magikarp Gyarados well, I guess it would be a Gyarados Alolan Ninetales deck. So I'll do a deck review. Yeah, I'll do it now. Yeah, we'll go for it now. So let's go to the deck manager. Scroll through and standard. So go and there we are. So this is what I've got as my Gyarados Alolan Ninetales deck. So it's pretty simple. I'll run through it pretty quickly. I assume if you're watching the Pokemon video, you know what the cards, the gist of them do. No point in going too far over it. But so here's the gist of the play. We've got the Magikarps. So we run four Magikarps. Oops, I totally removed one of those. There we go. This is the new one from the Crimson Invasion, which is good with its submerge ability. As long as it's on your bench, it doesn't take any damage, and it can, when you pull it out, if you got one water and two normal, you can then evolve it, which kind of helpful if you don't have the Gyarados in your hand. I'm running two Gyaradoses, but like I said, this deck, while it doesn't look like there's a lot of like draw power and stuff, you know, we only got one Lele, and we run 3 Sycamores and only 2 Ends, so it's like, it doesn't look like as much. Actually, the Alolan Vulpix does a lot with its beacon. Essentially, you will run beacon until you've got everything you need, even if it gets knocked out. It's no biggie. While the Ninetales GX is definitely a staple and will do a lot of the attacking, it's mainly the Gyarados we're aiming for, because it just, the venting anger, you know, the 50 for each Magikarp in your discard. So unless you run in an expanded, that can be up to 200 damage, but in standard play it'll only be 150, because you'll use one Magikarp, either one of these or one of those, whatever, doesn't matter, one Magikarp to evolve, and then you're going to try and toss the other 3, which is why we've got Ultra Balls to discard, get your card. So Sycamores for discarding. I don't think anything else discards. No. Yep, so those will be your main ways, other than getting them knocked out, which is what we try not to do. We're trying to, that's why we usually have this one on the bench and just leave it there until we're ready for the Gyarados. Which is why, like I said, the Alolan Vulpix works really well with the beacon to get 2 Pokemon into your hand. So if you got Sycamore or a Ultra Ball already in your hand, you just pop either the Magikarps or one Magikarp, Gyarados, depending on what you need. So you'll pop the Magikarps to your hand, then toss them using the Sycamore or the Ultra Ball. Best method is Vulpix to get 2 Magikarps when you already got one down. If you got an Ultra Ball in your hand, the next turn use the Ultra Ball, toss 2, get your Gyarados. If you got a double colorless, he's instantly gonna deal 100 for that first. But like I said, when he gets free, that's 150. Hit him with the Choice Band. He's gonna do 180 to them GX or EX. So that's a 2-shot on any stage 1 or higher GX, but except for the new Ultra Beast, it'll pretty much knock out any base GX. But you also have Splash Burn, which is another actually kind of good attack. 160 for energy, 2 water, 2 colors, but it does 30 to each your bench. That is why we run the Mr. Mime. Prevents all damage to your bench Pokemon. So now you got a normal attacker who can do up to 150 on his first, and if you've got enough to set him up, might as well just go straight for the Splash Bird, because he's as powerful then as the Ninetales without having to discard. the Ninetales is also decent since it's the only one that you're gonna use the GX attack on. Use Ice Path whenever you get the chance. Right? Both this and Ice Blade both require either 1 double colors or 2 energies. We're only running double colors in water. Yep, 4 water, 11 water, 4 double colors. So, you know, it's pretty standard. And yeah, so there's not a lot of monsters still playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Nah, Pokemon in this. We run a Manaphy, obviously, because since it's all a water deck, you attach with water, you get a retreat cost. We'll still run a couple float stones because you got the Mr. Mime, which you're not going to attach because you can't use its attack. So it needs a fairy energy. So in case they bring it out, you got your float stone. Lele, we can sometimes use. It's just there for just when you really need one of those supporters. But the rest of it's just standard kind of stuff. Couple field bows, Echo Patch to get back water from either discarding via the Ninetales or from your hand or when somebody gets knocked out. Run a few Max Elixirs. This is usually to set up. Honestly, if you've got a Gyarados in your hand and you've got a Magikarp down, you'll set up your Magikarp. But since you usually get the evolved form straight down, it's more for setting up Lele if you've got it down. Not that important in this deck, honestly, Max Elixirs, because there is a lot of draw power for energies in this deck from the discard pile, thanks to the Echo Patch, and I've honestly thought about maybe running like a Super Rod or energy retrieval or something to get more to my hand, but honestly, if you've used all your energies, there's a good chance that you're either gonna win, you're either gonna win or lose. If the duel's gone that long, there's no point in trying to bring him back. Which is like I said, good that the Gyarados, Venti Anger, 2 energies, and he can do a lot of damage. But yeah, and obviously Brooklet Hill, another very solid card. But honestly, once Brooklet Hill is used and, you know, your bench is full, essentially your bench should end up being Manaphy, Mr. Mime, and then whatever, if you're either playing the Vulpix out or the Gyarados out, you'll have the other one on the bench. You should never really need a full bench unless you've got both Vulpixes out. You should only ever have one Magikarp on the bench if it's becoming a Gyarados. All your other Magikarps should be tossed. The only reason I'm running 2 instead of just 1 is because in case one or even both are prized, you've lost like one of your main attackers, since they're only really technically free because you can include Tapu Lele, even Manaphy, but I wouldn't count on Manaphy. But yeah, so once your bench is all set up, Brooklet Hill, go straight for Delinquent. You know, toss the stadium. You don't need it anymore, and it makes your opponent lose 3 cards. So that's real helpful. So, like I said, that's just the gist of it. It works pretty decent. I'll just go straight into the verses now. Don't need to change anything. As you can see, I've got a 4 win streak, and I've only just been running the Magikarp recently, so I'm getting back into how to play it. So it's not that hard to run. It's a very simple deck. It does well against most non-meta decks. I had faced a Gardevoir deck before, which is like one of the top tiered decks, and if I just had a bit more, you know, RNG, got that luck, I would have won it. That's how decent it is. It's against a Gardevoir, a bit of luck will actually pull through, but because you don't have a lot of energies on your cards, and this is not a good start. I tend to hope for a Vulpix to start, or even a Brooklet Hill out, because that way I can, switch. But hopefully we got an end, so we can flick out and get some more. But hopefully we get lucky. 2 cards, cool. And they're both pretty useless. Alright, well, at least he's got a Steel X. That'll take a little while to set up. But so yeah, there's at least one more turn here. There's nothing really decent. Well, I'll attach the double colors for now. Can't attack. Yeah, Field Blower. Get rid of these. I want to save the Ultra Ball for when I get more Magikarps. I don't want to end just yet. I know he can't attack. There's no way he can get 3 energies on there in one turn. It's just not going to happen. So there's no point in dropping a bursting balloon either. Alright, I'll just go call it there. We'll see what happens. If we're lucky, I don't want to. This is what I like to do. If I've got an N or something, I'll make my opponent use theirs first. That way I've still got mine in reserve. I don't use it unless I desperately have to. If I feel like my opponent's probably got one, I'm not going to run it. And see, look, we got pretty decent there. We got a Gyarados back anyway. Water energy. Double Delmos. Oh, look, and we can toss. See? Oh. Alright, so we're going to set. Look, I can straight up now do 50 damage. Thanks to Venting Anger, because I'm going to toss. Attach to water. And be gone. Yes, I'm losing the air, Acrobatch, all that stuff. Like I said, once it's done, once it's out, we're good. And look, all starting to set up now, because we broke it Hill. Get out our nice little Vulpix there. And use the Max Elixir. Like I said, our Gyarados is out. Set up the Vulpix for when we need it. So, like I said, we're now going to do 50 damage and get that on the way. Next turn, though, he's going to be able to do... Ooh, if he's got another double colorless, he could flip. Or he'll hit for the 80 two-shot. Oh, he wanted to shuffle his deck. I mean, nah, because it's... I guess fighting type he was thinking maybe if he's running a Mega Steelix, but it's only for basic. I mean, if it added to your hand, that would make Brooklet Hill really, really good. Now, he's either going to hit me for... Oh, alright, so he's going to hit me for either 140 and do 20 to himself, or 90 and go for the two-shot. Which is fine, like I said, we ran a Rescue Stretcher, see? So, even if he knocks me out, I can drop a magic... Oh, what? Oh, wait. 160? 80 plus 50, 130. Honestly, I'm not understanding how that hit for 160. Oh, right, the Dalmais. I am not paying attention. Never mind. That's alright. But we're kind of screwed now because he's got... Alolan Vulpix is totally weak to Steel. So we'll set another one down. Gonna attach to my Magikarp. Rescue Stretcher. Get back my Gyarados. And now we've got 2 in the grave. And there's no point in even evolving that one because it's just going to get knocked straight out. So we're going to Beacon. And we're going to get Mr. Mime for the next turn. And this is where we're going to use the Lele. Because unless we draw a supporter, we're not going to be able to discard a Magikarp, which we kind of want. But hopefully he doesn't have any kind of hand switcheroonies. No N would be great. I mean, but you never know. Or even, I don't think anyone runs Wick. I mean, I don't see a reason to run Wick. But he's gonna start going for Solgaleo now. Most likely the GX. You don't really see just a normal one in play. I mean, understandable. I mean, it's okay, but it's not great. I really need to get rid of those Delmais, though. I do how much? 100. Well, I can retreat the Magikarp thanks to the energy already attached to it. So bring that forward. Let's see what we got now. Alright, so drop. I can evolve. Let's see, how much would I do? Yeah, well, I'd only be able to do 100 and he'd just KO me again. Let's go for a bit of hand fitting then. Let's drop you. Drop a Lele. I can either Guzma or Sycamore. Now he's got 4. Yeah, I'll grab a Sycamore. Ugh. This isn't going very well. I mean, like I said, sometimes a start like this does happen, but the only point in Brooklet Hilling, great evolve. Might as well use this, set up Lele, and it'll probably come in handy. I wanna retreat, and honestly let him take out the Ninetales, because if I draw an Ice Blade, I mean double colorless, that would have been really decent, but we didn't get it. I was hoping, or even I was hoping for maybe some Aqua Patches so I could get back some of those energies, but nope, didn't happen. Well, let's see, how much could Lele do? I'll attach to Lele for this turn. Pop that there. Can't really do anything else. Probably lost this one, but it's alright. No biggie. I mean, can't help it. We started off with probably one of the worst hands. Like I said, you definitely want to start with a Alolan Vulpix. It's just the best setup. I could run like Nest Balls or something to help get those into my hand, but I feel like they just take up space. There's no real reason. I mean, like I said, this deck usually runs pretty smoothly, and you can catch up, like I said, but from a bad start. It's happened before. I've done it. It's just you don't always get so lucky. There's a lot of RNG in card games, so except for Yu-Gi-Oh, you can really just make a deck where no matter what you get, you're set. It's kind of why I stopped playing. It's just like everyone's going to run the same thing, and it's just going to get boring. But don't understand why he's taking so long to think. He's pretty set right now. I mean, I can't one-shot. He didn't attack at all. So I'm assuming he's just giving me like a mulligan there. I kind of feel that it's sad a bit, but like I said, I'd like another Magikarp, but two of my last 3 removal cards are there. Well, if I attach, I can't retreat that. That's kind of stuck there. Well, might as well stall a bit longer then. See. Well, I could probably. Well, some of those Aqua Pitch might be in the prize cards. Should have looked through my deck a bit more. That's what I always forget to do. Whenever I get a Lele or you use the beacon or something, you can look through your deck. I never actually check what I've got in there. I always forget to do that. Just it's something you should do so you know, oh, this is prize. Like I said, you should be able to figure out what cards you've got in your prizes from what you've got in your deck, because this deck doesn't run a lot of stuff. It's like this is roughly all the cards here. I can't use Sycamore this turn anyway, so he's gonna one-shot, and might as well just set up. Well, if I flick my Lele out, how much can he do? Those each do give him 10 more. So he can do 100, 110, 160. My Lele can last one more turn. So I'll retreat out and my Lele start this off then. And we'll see what happens next turn. I know he can't one-shot my Lele unless he gets another Dalmise. Alright. Sycamore, okay. Yeah, nah. I was hoping this would either end real quickly so I could squeeze in two matches. I don't want to make this video too long. I may just make a secondary video. Oh, double colors. Why? I don't understand why he's not attacking. He can attack. Is he just giving up? I feel like he's pitying me now. it actually makes me feel, like, really sad. Like, he's giving me the pity. And I'm just like, well, I'll take it. I mean, if he doesn't want to win, I'll take the pity, but I don't think it counts. I say, I'm gonna make a video straight after this. So if you watch this one, there will be another one coming out pretty soon after it when I upload it. No edits, never do that kind of stuff. You get the full experience. And hopefully the second match that I play will be someone not just handing me a win when they were going to win. He should have won, like, this turn technically. He would have one-shot my Ninetales. I would have put out my Gyarados to maybe stall for one extra prize card. I would have taken out his GX, but I would have only had one prize card left. And he should have been able to set up. But yeah, you conceded just a deck. We get the Magikarps to graveyard, and Gyarados is out. But as you can see, I'm not really struggling for energies. 3 on my Gyarados, he's... Oh, just gave up. Oh. Alright, never mind. Well, like I said, I'll put another one out straight after this, so be ready for when that comes out. And I hope you enjoyed this video, despite the fact that I was supposed to lose, but I ended up winning. Because the guy didn't know what he was doing, I guess? Oh, he clearly knew to attack. I just don't understand. Oh well. Alright, catch you in the next video. Peace.